The reason why plain Janes get wifed up a lot quicker than the conventionally attractive girl is because their maintenance costs less.
First of all, the idea that quote-unquote plain Janes aren't conventionally attractive because they chose not to wear makeup is really wild. It also implies that quote-unquote conventionally attractive just means girls who wear makeup, which isn't always the case.
But everyone knows it costs money to look good, and when you appear high maintenance, you're gonna be out of the tax bracket for most people. As a pretty girl, you're like a hot fudge chocolate sundae with rainbow sprinkles on top, served in a waffle cone, not a cup. And as a plain Jane, you're just vanilla. Now, nothing's wrong with vanilla. I love vanilla. We all love vanilla. But vanilla is the average choice. And since most people are average, they're gonna opt for the average choice. You're just gonna have to accept that as a pretty girl, you are an acquired taste. Everyone can get access to McDonald's, but not everyone has access to caffeine.
My question is, how did we get to the point where we belittle people, we shame people for wearing their natural faces? There was a time when natural beauty was celebrated, like highly celebrated, but these days, if you step outside without makeup, people would assume you didn't try. Even though you smell nice, you look good, you look put together. If you don't wear your natural hair as a black woman, they say you didn't put in effort. If you don't get your nails done, brows laminated, even though your brows look good, your nails look really clean, you're suddenly not put together. How did we get here? Where natural beauty is uglified to the point it feels like a disease. Hi, I'm Essie and you're welcome to my channel where the conversation is real and Essie's got the tea. Today is going to be very different from our typical video. It's just a general, conversation. So today's video is about the uglification of natural beauty, how we got to the point where women are shamed by their fellow women, mostly for simply existing in their natural state. We're going to break down some of the most ridiculous takes on this, from being called low budget for not wearing makeup to the shift in beauty standard and how society capitalizes on women's insecurity. Now before we get into it, let me be clear. This is not an anti-makeup conversation. I personally love my bare look. I love my no makeup look, and I think makeup is cool. But this conversation isn't about individual choices, but about calling out the ideology that equates natural beauty to cheap and unpresentable. If that sounds interesting, let's get into it.
Women who don't wear makeup are cheap, low budget, they don't spend a lot of money, they are low maintenance women. They like them because they can keep them to themselves while they go cheat on them with women who do wear makeup. Okay?
When you don't wear makeup, you have the homely look, the maid look, or the around the way girl look.
Now, these takes are ridiculous for several reasons. Now, before you come here and say, well, you're not their target audience, they have women who they're teaching how to level up, it's for women who wants to level up. Remember, this conversation affects a collective. Women who don't wear makeup is generalization. You're talking about women who don't wear makeup. First, choosing not to wear makeup doesn't mean a woman is cheap or low budget. It's just her choice. It's just like a choice. It just means she prefers a minimal approach to beauty, which is very okay. Skincare, hair care, and self-care can be just as expensive as makeup, if not more. So cheap wear, because she refuses to build a house on her face. The narrative that women would rather rock their bare face, their own face, gives maid, is painfully sad. It's sad that we've brought natural beauty down to nothing. This is what you wake up to in the morning. So at that point, were you given maid? Like when you woke up in the morning without the makeup on your face, were you given maid? Do you look low maintenance because you woke up with your natural face? Those times when you're indoors barefaced, did you feel like mopping the floor, doing the dishes, running errands, prepping meals because, bareface gives maid look? This is perpetuating a harmful beauty standard, and it exposes just how society conditions women to believe that their worth is tied to artificial enhancements. If you chose to wear makeup, you're trying too hard. If you don't, you're lazy, you look unkempt, you're unprofessional, you're unpresentable. Let women breathe. Women, allow your fellow women to breathe, please. Second, the unintelligent narrative that men would pick barefaced women just to cheat on them with more done up women is very laughable. Men would cheat on whoever they want to cheat on. Whether you're loyal, conventionally pretty, a supermodel, a wealthy woman, barefaced, glammed up, they would cheat. So back up your claims with something else. I know you badly want to demonize natural beauty, but say something else. I'm very aware that men would say they like A, but they would, secretly go to Z. From there, they would go, from Z, they would go to C. From these, they would go to this. So pick you in whatever you're doing. Whether you wear makeup or not, a man that wants to cheat will do so without looking at you, without looking at your perfectly arched brows or your extremely smooth face. So here's the thing though. Makeup has been around for centuries, and originally it was never meant to replace natural beauty but to enhance it. I mean, that is what we preach about even today. From ancient Egyptians using kohl for their eyes to women in the 1920s embracing bold red lips as a symbol of confidence. Makeup has always been a tool for self-expression, but somewhere along the way things changed. What was once a choice became an expectation.
Some people feel like, not wearing any makeup and being barefaced and just plain whatever. Not doing anything to my hair, but just however it looks, I'm just going to, do whatever is convenient with it as possible. But at the same time, what looks kept to you may look unkempt to someone else. So you have to also consider where you're going as well. What you are looking like, what everyone else in that environment is looking like, and how does it contrast? Okay.
Being minimal doesn't equal negligence, but I understand the point where some people take minimalism to an extreme where they do not care for their physical appearance. I can look put together, polished, my outfit is looking good, and I can still choose not to wear makeup because I just don't want to wear makeup. That doesn't mean I am neglecting myself. I understand where she's coming from, but I disagree because a bare face doesn't equal negligence. I can still look good and put together. It's just a personal choice. It's not laziness. Now, should we consider the places we go before wearing our bare face? My answer is yes and no. No, because I just want to wear my bare face and there is nothing wrong with natural beauty. We've demonized it to the point where we see it as a problem. Like, it's when you wear your natural face, you don't look put together, but there is nothing wrong. However, on the flip side, yes, because that is how the society sees it. Now you have to consider places you have to go so you can rock your bare face. You have to consider places to go and then you slap on makeup on your face because that is how the society sees it. That is the beauty standard set by the society. There is nothing wrong with it, but the society has made it so. The beauty industry and social standards pushing that a woman's face isn't enough. It got to the point where it's about fixing what was never broken, because what is wrong with my bare face? When did makeup go from, being fun to being a requirement? Do you get what I'm trying to say? So beauty standards have been used as a weapon against women, pitting them against each other. And one of the biggest battles is the natural beauty, aka plain Janes, versus the makeup baddies. It's crazy. Now, the term plain Jane can be perceived as derogatory or dismissive, but it's used to describe, women, like someone who is considered to be ordinary or unremarkable in appearance. It also implies a woman who prefers a minimalist, low-maintenance look. No heavy makeup, no, flashy fashion choices, just simple, natural beauty. However, I think that people always use plain Jane to just describe women who don't wear makeup, because I've seen women who look classy as F and they don't wear makeup. Do you understand? Now, others claim they are pick-me women who reject makeup to appeal to men. I find this take very interesting and we're going to talk about that. So the constant judgment has forced some plain Janes to become defensive, leading them to criticize women who wear makeup as being fake or desperate for attention. It never ends. Now, on the flip side, the women who embrace makeup, lashes, those heavy makeup and fashion, often referred to as chic, baddies, it girls, face their own struggles. Some plain Janes see them as shallow or obsessed with validation. Meanwhile, some baddies believe that plain Janes are bitter and trying to make themselves seem superior for not wearing makeup. I mean, it's crazy. All these arguments is just about, bare face. Like this whole argument, this whole plain Janes versus baddies versus natural beauty versus this, is just about bare face, so like the face, like your face without any enhancement. This is what this whole argument is about. Just like in 2016, when Alicia Keys decided to stop wearing makeup, she did the whole no makeup challenge, and people highly criticized her for looking tired or unfinished. Some even accused her of being anti-makeup, appearing unprofessional at award shows. Or when Gabrielle Union spoke out about how Hollywood pushed her to wear wigs and weaves instead of embracing her natural hair. She was criticized and called too basic for rocking short hairstyles. I mean, it's no news that black women's afro coily hair is always, scrutinized. Black hair is called unprofessional. All sort of derogatory and negative terms are used to describe black hair. That is how crazy the society is. Now, this whole argument just leads to the never-ending cycle of women tearing each other down instead of recognizing that the real enemy is beauty standards. That has made women feel like they have to pick sides. Nothing is wrong with your bare face. As well as it's not bad to want to, express yourself with makeup, wear makeup, but just how dependent are you on makeup to the point where you argue that your bare face is like, it gives maid, it gives homely. Now the real question is, who created beauty standard? Where did this whole beauty standard come from? Beauty standard shifts all the time. Before it was the BBL era, the slim curvy, the thick curvy. Now it's the thin is in, core, and whatever. So the important question is, who created beauty standard? Humans, the society. Who makes up the society? Human beings. We made the rules. We feed these standards till they get bigger, and then we stress ourselves about not being able to fit into the beauty standard. But we made the beauty standard. We created the beauty standard. Humans made the society. We complain about how the society did this, society did that, but we are the ones that make up the society. We create insecurities for ourselves, then complain about being insecure. We say natural beauty is unattractive, but if all women stopped conforming at the same time, would change the standard. This is not the argument about if makeup is beautiful. The standard of humans, women being able to, exist wearing their natural face without it being a problem. But no, we constantly demonize our real appearance, our face. It's the only way to just stop, struggling to fit into the beauty standard is just to defy them. And I honestly see women who don't wear makeup as women who defy the beauty standards. And truly, there are women who also insult other women for wearing makeup. I do not support that. But wearing our bare faces shouldn't be so demonized, because it's a natural thing. It's something that exists. It's something that you cannot change. How are we even having an argument about makeup, something that is artificial, to our natural beauty? How did we get here? This is a question I've been saying. I'm sorry, but how? Another argument I hear is it's easier for pretty women or women with clear skin to go makeup free. Did you know that some of your favorite celebrities, let me say Alicia Keys suffered from severe acne? Kiki Palmer's suffered from acne. She's still working on it. Many girls you see out there, I'm not talking about celebrities, many of them suffered from severe acne. And while yes, having clear skin makes a difference, some people making this complaint aren't even trying. I've seen people would rather go and, stock up on makeup. They will splurge their money on makeup to cover their skin issues, instead of visiting a dermatologist or an esthetician. They'd rather buy makeup to cover it. And I feel like these makeup even make it worse. So let's not try to use the whole, it's because you have clear skin, it's because you're this. Please learn to invest in good skincare products. Visit professionals to help you. Women with PCOS, they might have issues, like serious issues with skin, like with their skin. I am not going to disregard that fact. But take some time to, work on your skin. It might take time, but you can get there. But no, some would choose to cover it with makeup. And I feel like this makeup just makes it worse. So instead of investing in your skin, you'd rather shame women who decided to go without makeup. It doesn't make sense. Let's be real, the beauty industry just profits off, insecurity. The more you feel unattractive, the more you spend on products. The message is always you're not enough, because if women suddenly felt enough, they wouldn't make as much money. That's why there's a tactical shift in beauty standards, in trends. But here's the truth, how you see yourself is how people will see you. If you carry yourself with confidence, people will respond to that energy. It's not easy, but you have to practice confidence. This should be a personal journey. The dependency on makeup is becoming alarming. Many of you don't even know what your real face looks like. Some of you don't even know what your real lashes look like. You've used the fake or the false lashes. You've used the glue on that lashes to destroy your actual lashes. Some of you don't even know what you look like without all these things, because you're so dependent on them. So honestly, the whole pick-me mentality, I'm not gonna lie, both sides have pick-me behavior. Pick-me behavior is a personal trait. It's not about makeup or no makeup. It's a personal trait that a person have. Some plain Janes demonize women who wear makeup, saying men don't like all that. That's still centering your choices around men. Some baddies claim you can't attract a high-value man without makeup. Again, why does everything boil down to men? Do you see the pattern here? Women are expected to modify their appearance, but always with the male gaze in mind. These feminine coaches advises you to do this and that. The end result is usually men. You need to validate, like men need to validate you in order for you to feel better as a woman. So maybe the real problem is that we've been conditioned to, seek male validation in everything we do. So pick me is a personality trait. It's not makeup or no makeup. While yes, some people hide in the whole makeup and some hide with the whole don't wear makeup, it is a personal thing. All of this has a deep psychological effect. Women feel anxious, self-conscious, and even depressed because of unrealistic beauty standards. Some can't even go to grocery store without a full face of makeup because they don't feel acceptable without it. That's not normal at all. That's a problem. Remember, I am not calling out the individual. I am calling out this toxic beauty standard. Now, here's my final take. You don't have to throw away your makeup, but you should get used to your bare face. You should be able to recognize yourself without foundation and lashes. Makeup should be an enhancement, not a mask, not something that you hide behind. I know people who put on lip gloss and mascara, people will say that's still makeup, even if you say you don't wear makeup. In this conventional world where people condemn women who wear their bare face, people still condemn those who wear just lip gloss and mascara because they'll call it too basic. So I'm challenging you, go barefaced for a day. If you're not confident in wearing your bare face, please try exposure therapy. Wear your face more, wear your bare face more. I'm not saying you should leave makeup alone or whatever. Just try, get used to. Leave yourself for a few days without makeup. Look in the mirror, get used to your face. You don't need to conform to be beautiful. You are already beautiful and you need to see it. So that is it for today's video. What do you think? Do you feel like society has demonized natural beauty? Let me know in the comment section. I want to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Share your thoughts in the comment section. Keep it respectful. If you disagree, still keep it respectful. I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye bye.